Hey guys, so this week I'm just going to do some tags. I had planned to do something else, sneak peek in the background. It's coming next week. I was going to film my book collection, but that kind of fell through this weekend. I'm running short on time, so I'm just going to do some tags this week to help you get to know me a little bit better. So the first one is the 25 random questions tag. Celia from the Homespun Mom just did this tag, and I figure what better time than just to do it now. So the first question is, what's your middle name? And my middle name is Nicole, but it's not spelled typical N-I-C-O-L-E, it's N-I-C-H-O-L-E. My dad always told me that I was named after some famous French skier or something like that, Danielle Nicole. I don't know how true that is, but that's what he tells me. So my middle name is C-H instead of just C for Nicole. And I actually really like my middle name. Where were you born? What city? I was born in Phoenix, Arizona, and I still live in Arizona. Favorite book? This one's hard because I read a lot of stuff. It's probably Insomnia by Stephen King, even though I haven't read that in a really long time. But that's, every time I think of like what my favorite book would be, that's the one that keeps coming back to me after even all these years. I read it a really long time ago, so I probably should read it again just to make sure that it's still my favorite book. Juice or smoothie? I like both. I would probably pick a juice over a smoothie, even though I know a smoothie is probably more nutritious than a juice, but I like juices better. But I'll drink both. I like smoothies and juices, so I sort of alternate between the two. Favorite band would probably be Metallica. I like more rock, like metal, that kind of stuff. I also like Breaking Benjamin. I like Shinedown. I like, who else do I like? I like Maroon 5. I don't listen to a lot of like bands. I listen to more like independent artists. But yeah, Metallica, Breaking Benjamin are probably my two favorites. Favorite hobby other than sports or exercise? I guess reading. I don't really have a lot of hobbies. I knit sometimes, even though it's been about a year since I've last knitted. I probably should get back into that, but I like knitting, I like reading, I like torturing my cats. Is that a hobby? I don't know. Coffee or tea? Tea. I hate coffee. It's disgusting. Favorite movie? My favorite movie is The Mummy, not like the old version of The Mummy, but like the 1999 Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz version of The Mummy. That's been my favorite movie for a really long time. I think it's my favorite movie because I was really into like Egyptian stuff at the time. I mean, I'm not so much now. I think it's cool, but it's always been my favorite movie. I could probably recite that movie by heart. I've watched it, I can't even tell you how many times. It's just my favorite. Favorite shoe? I really only wear Old Navy flip-flops. and I wear those all summer, and then in the winter I wear these, they're like faux Uggs, I guess. I got them on Groupon. They were like $40, but they're like these gray, like mid-calf length boots. I wear those usually in the winter when it's colder, so I don't really wear a lot of shoes. But even though I've got a lot, I probably should go through them and get rid of some. PC or Mac? Mac. I used to think I was always going to be PC, and then my husband bought me a Mac, and now I hate PC, and I love Mac, so blame my husband for that one. Single or married? Married. Favorite color? I have a few. I really like pink. But I also really like green and blue. I wouldn't like paint my house in pink, so I guess maybe that's not my favorite color. My house mainly is grays and blues, so probably blue. Blue and gray are my favorite colors. Favorite fruit? I don't actually eat a lot of fruit. I'm vegan, but I don't particularly like fruit that much. I guess if I had to pick a fruit, bananas, even though I think that's not technically really a fruit either. I don't know. I'm not really into fruits that much. I've got really sensitive teeth, so anything that's acidic or citrusy hurts my teeth, so I don't eat them for that reason usually. But I like more savory stuff. I'm not really into sweets all that much. So how old are you? I'm 28. I'm not really sure why it matters, but I'm 28. Favorite show of all time? Definitely Breaking Bad. I could watch that show every single day. I love it. It's my favorite show. I cried literally when it ended because I knew I was never going to see like a new episode again. And then when I watched the Emmys, well, I didn't watch the Emmys, but I kept up with the Emmys online to find out, you know, if they were going to win all of the Emmys from this last season, and I cried when I found out they won all the Emmys, just because, I don't know, I really love that show, and it's just, for some reason I got really emotionally attached to it. So, camping or hotel? Probably hotel. I mean, I've been camping before, but not in a really long time, but I could probably hack camping. I just would prefer a hotel because I'm more like, I like to do more touristy things than, you know, like go in the wilderness and do things. Favorite drink? That'd be unsweetened black iced tea. I don't really drink anything else. I don't drink soda. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I drink beer every once in a while, but I mean, that's not my favorite drink. That's really it. I drink a lot of tea and water. That's pretty much all I drink all the time. Favorite midnight snack? Whatever is open in the fridge. I'll eat anything. Just chips. Toast, muffins, I don't know. Whatever I've got in my house, I'll eat it. But usually I don't eat snacks. I don't snack that much. Like, I'll eat breakfast, I'll eat lunch, and I'll eat dinner. Maybe once in a while I'll snack, but I don't typically snack. I'm not a snacker. Do you meditate? No. Favorite card game? Cribbage, I guess. I don't really play a lot of cards, but I like cribbage, if that constitutes as a card game, even though you play with like a board. Dream job? I always wanted to be a chef growing up or do something in the cooking industry. That was what I always wanted to do growing up, and I had said that from the time I was like in 6th grade up until I was ending high school. I was ready to go to culinary school, and then my mom didn't think that that would be a viable option for me. She didn't think that she thought that because I didn't like enough foods that I couldn't make a good chef. So she refused to help me go to culinary school, even though I had a college fund to go to culinary school or college. So she told me, it's a stupid long story, and I have resentful feelings towards it, but I didn't get to go to culinary school. I went to college, and then I got an English degree, and I got out of there as fast as I could. I graduated a semester early, and I hated it. And then I was going to go to culinary school in January of 2008. January of 2009. I had planned, we had gone to a culinary school in town. We had signed me up and everything. I got accepted, and my dad was going to help me pay for it, and then the market crashed and my dad could no longer help me pay for it. So that was pretty much the last time that I could do it. So my dream job would be to be a chef, but I mean, I know there's a vegetarian culinary institute. I think there's one in Texas or New York. I don't remember anymore. I looked it up at one point, but I mean, I'm getting older, and my husband and I want to start a family, and my husband's medical issues would stop me from ever doing that. So I don't know, maybe I've still got dreams to one day open like up a cafe or a restaurant or something. So maybe one day still it could be my dream job. White or colored socks? Colored, they're just more fun, even though I never show them, but I like colored socks. Fashion accessory? I don't wear a lot of stuff. I wear my ring, I wear my wedding band, and then I guess this would count as my fashion accessory. I always have a hairband on my wrist, but that's pretty much it. I wear necklaces when I'm dressing up fancy, which happens like twice a year. I don't wear earrings because my ears are super sensitive. But yeah, that's my hair tie. That's my fashion accessory. Do you cut your hair? Not myself. I get a trim every 6 months, and I'm actually due for one in a couple of months, but I don't cut my own hair. And I've cut my hair short a few times, and I have vowed to never do that again because I look terrible in short hair. It's not fun. Cup or straw? I think they mean cup or cup with a straw. So straw or no straw in your cup, maybe? I don't know. If I'm at home, I'll just drink it like a cup. But if I'm out, I prefer a straw because, I don't know, something about putting my lips to the rim of a glass that God knows how many other people have put their lips to, even though really drinking out of a straw in the same cup makes no difference, but I don't know. I feel better about drinking out of a straw, even though I probably should just buy my own cups and then just have them fill the stuff instead of using cups there, because it kind of skeeves me out a little. But so that was it. That was 25 random questions. I hope this was interesting. I don't know how interesting it was, but I've got another tag that I'm going to film right after this that you'll see on Wednesday, And then next week I will have something way more interesting than this, because I know that this might not be the most interesting thing in the world to watch, but I like watching these kinds of tags too, so it's, you know, they're always fun. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.